Professors. Sometimes they give you learnings, guidance, and knowledge, and others, they just give you trauma. So, when I was a sophomore, we had this professor who seemed to just check the boxes of the most red flag professor ever. But my other friends, who were newly transferred, knew something was up with her as soon as she stepped inside the room. Me and my other friend were just too naive to just notice the red flags. We were freshies. We knew nothing about colors until we stepped into that classroom. Anyway, we saw her as one of those cool professors. Strong woman figure, cool boots, cool hair, cool smile. And she even gave a friendly approach to her students. Like what she did to me and my friend. She was what we thought the young, cool professor ever was. Well, until she wasn't. I've always looked forward to her classes because it's just fun. We watched J-dramas non-stop and talked about it afterwards and then write reaction papers about it. We thought it was just an enjoyable piece of task. I felt like a good student in her class. Forget the animation pipeline, ways of the Japanese animation and stuff, right? One time she was talking about these Japanese language and writing stuff, and I was kind of confident that day because I had Japanese classes during weekends, and I feel like I was ahead among my classmates. Alright, so guys, this is how you write she. Wait, ma'am. Yes? Isn't it supposed to be... Nah, this is the correct way. At first, we just brushed it off, like maybe she forgot that it was just like the opposite side of J, or maybe she just lacked sleep. Until one day, she went in class with a big angry look on her face. We almost thought it was somebody else. A few minutes or hours passed. Almost at the end of our class, she said something like, "And there's someone out there in this class who has betrayed the heck out of me, and she knows who she is." Kinda reminded me of Mrs. Trunchbull, to be honest.
I'll be watching you, each and every one, and especially you.
I wasn't confused about it or anything. Why? Let's back out a little bit. Somebody leaked our private Facebook group chat. We were discussing about her questionable teachings. Hey guys, don't you think that she wasn't teaching us lessons we could bring to our animation career? I mean, watching J-dramas? Just pure anime and manga stuff?
Why are you describing our greatest, most talented, and ever so beautiful professor we've ever had in this entire planet like that?
And it was a full online rumble. One of our classmates informed her about it, and she got offended by it. So, back to the present. At the end of the class, she wanted my friend to apologize to her immediately. Well, first off, why would a student apologize to her? It was a fight inside a student's private group that some dumb student leaked to her. I mean, if you're a good professor, nothing like this would have happened. Like, you would listen, right? Oh, I see why you guys were fighting like that. Is there any way that I could be better with my teachings? Or something like that. I don't know why our professor was like that. I don't know why even little feedbacks like this triggered her. A few days later, me and my other friend was called out to her other class. She said, "You two betrayed me. You're this girl's friends and you didn't tell me what you guys were up to. She's not even a great artist. And you're the class president. What happened to you, huh? And to betray your professor like that? And here I thought you're smart enough to know how to handle a class better." Imagine being humiliated by your professor in a class which you don't recognize. It was a difficult time for us. She gave us this thing to work on one time, which was to make a manga, and she said it had to be good. So we did it. And of course, my friend was my partner through all of that, and obviously, and I believe, and in confidence, we did a pretty good job at it. We did it in Japanese writing, in fact. But then we got 69. We did our best listening to her topics in class, even though she threw subtle bullying to us as a group. My friend tried to apologize to her. It did not end well. We tried to report about the issues at school, but it did not end in our favor. Professors aren't perfect. They may be difficult to please and or find ways to compensate with them sometimes. But they're supposed to be there to guide us through our career path and mentor us to prepare for the real world. If you're going through college or just about to enroll, make sure you know what college you're going for. Good thing about today's unis are their websites. When you realize things doesn't seem to look okay, well, GG, better do your best then. Or just maybe transfer if you're that privileged. Just be strong out there. And if you're a professor, please don't traumatize your students. You know what you're doing. Thanks for listening. Bye.